Welcome to Topicarnia. Remove the blinders. Watch, listen, read.
This video is brought to you by Precisebee.com, a simplified accounting software and an online invoicing platform. Click on the link below to find out more about Precisebee.com. Red Bull, market leader of the energy drinks industry. Introduction.
Red Bull occupies the lion's share in the global energy drink markets. Besides being the oldest energy drink brand, it has a tremendous influence on the consumers in more than 170 countries across the globe. As stated in the Forbes website, this top-selling energy drink giant has sold more than 75 billion cans since the brand was introduced. No wonder Red Bull ranked number 69 among the universe of the world's most valuable brands of 2020. Statista predicts that Red Bull's brand value was about 16 billion euros in 2021. To learn more on how this market leader gives you wings, keep listening.
1984. Matisic and Ufida form Red Bull GmbH company and brand.
Before 1984, Dietrich Matisic, an Austrian entrepreneur and a marketing executive for a German company, known as Blendax, took a business trip to Thailand. As luck would have it, Matisic took a gulp of the sweet Krating Dane to wrestle his jet lag. The drink did two things to him. It offended his taste buds and cured him. The Thai businessman, Charlie Ufida, had introduced the Krating Dane drink in 1976. That moment, Matisic had a hunch to popularize the Thai energy drink abroad to foreign consumers and make it a booming business. He tracked down the Thai businessman, collaborated, and founded a company that would later be known as the energy drink giant, stemming from Austria.
1987. Red Bull introduced to the market.
In 1987, Red Bull energy drink entered the Austrian market. Matisic shunned the traditional mainstream way of advertising with a passion. This energy drink titan adopted an unconventional advertising approach to break into the young customer base. They targeted the youthful partygoers, extreme sports enthusiasts, and people seeking an adventure from the bars, clubs, posh shops, and stores. If there is one thing that the Red Bull brand has capitalized on, is the bandwagon effect. That is to say, people have a high tendency to do or believe things because other people do. The guerrilla style of offering people free samples drove the word-of-mouth advertising and helped the Red Bull brand go viral. What made it unique and relevant was the trendy "Red Bull gives you wings" slogan, the logo, and the can packaging. Also, the company presented the energy drink in an eye-catching silver, blue, tall, and slender can with a premium price. The brand took off the ground.
1989. Red Bull sponsors Gerhard Berger.
Charity begins at home. This proverb holds true to Red Bull's initial sponsorship activities, which they extended to Gerhard Berger. As you may have guessed right, Gerhard is an Austrian athlete, Formula One racing driver, and, obviously, the firstborn of the Red Bull tribe. This was the first step that Red Bull used to build a daredevil brand image. In 1994, the energy drinks titan backed the greatest global windsurfing stars, Robbie Naish and Björn Dunkerbeck. The pair are the leading watersports champions, with dozens of world titles under their belts, and Red Bull brand ambassadors. Naish and Dunkerbeck portray the Red Bull's brand image as fast, extreme in various ways, controversial, as tech pros, and market leader. The Red Bull company relies heavily on its marketing capabilities and consumer awareness.
1995. Red Bull enters the UK market.
With the consumption of Red Bull energy drinks increasing exponentially every year, it was inevitable that this giant would shoot for market share in the UK. In the previous years of the brand's existence, Red Bull penetrated foreign markets, such as Germany, Hungary, Singapore, and became a raging success. So, in 1995, the Red Bull company introduced the energy drink to the UK consumers through Scotland. The UK implemented a list of banned ingredients, which included the famous taurine. However, the Red Bull company adopted a different market entry strategy. They sold energy drinks as sports drinks in chain stores and used billboard advertisements and a new slogan for marketing. Red Bull's market share in the UK nosedived, leading to the humiliating dismissal of Red Bull's management in the UK. You would be correct in assuming that, in 1997, the new management team employed the original marketing strategy, Red Bull slogan, and the sales skyrocketed. They sold a staggering 260 million cans in the year 2000.
Thank you to our sponsor, Precisebee.com. Visit www.precisebee.com now to get your free 14-day trial of our simplified online accounting and invoicing solution.
1997. Red Bull is introduced to the US market.
In 1997, the Red Bull made its debut in the United States. The word-of-mouth people launched the Red Bull energy drink in Santa Cruz, then San Francisco, which was then followed by Santa Monica. This time, the energy drink industry stalwart maintained its original strategy of identifying and operating from a certain geographic location. By that time, Red Bull was selling more than 1 million cans a day. By sponsoring athletes, events, and underwriting extreme sports, the brand gained most of the US market share and raked in millions of dollars in sales.
1999. Red Bull creates the first international kiteboarding competition.
One of Red Bull's proud key moments was the launch of the first international kiteboarding competition in 1999. This first Red Bull King of the Air tournament was held at Ho'okipa Beach in Maui. This nail-biting and breathtaking competition features international sporting athletes from all over the world. Riders rely on various tricks, styles, and expertise to jump on raw and relatively dangerous kites. In other parts of the world, the Flying Bulls, a Czech aerobatics team, became a recipient of Red Bull sponsorship. As a brand, Red Bull stuck to their guns, continued to break barriers, and to do things to the extreme. In 2001, the Red Bull company reached a milestone when they sold its billionth can.
2007, founded Red Bull Records.
Red Bull Company's love for storytelling and the jaw-dropping activities led to the creation of the Red Bull Records label. The global record is a subsidiary to the parent company, Red Bull GmbH. Red Bull record label is home to various artists and outstanding bands, such as Beartooth, Warm Brew, Twin Atlantic, The Aces, and AWOL Nation. One of the record label's big moments was when the AWOL Nation's Megalithic Symphony went platinum.
2009, first win for Red Bull Racing.
For many years, the Red Bull Company had been an avid sponsor to the F1 team. Having aligned the brand with action-packed sports, the energy drink industry stalwart established a Red Bull Formula One team. It became affectionately known as Red Bull Racing. It recorded amazing success when it won the Chinese Grand Prix in 2009. Red Bull Racing's Sebastian Vettel secured the win.
2012. Red Bull Space Jump.
In 2012, the market leader launched their most talked about Red Bull Stratos project. The Red Bull team sent Felix Baumgartner, an Austrian skydiver, up on a small helium balloon. This was the most extreme of their sky sports. Felix jumped from the balloon right at the edge of space at 128,000 feet from the Earth. Many channels all over the world televised this chilling stunt. At the same time, over 8 million YouTube viewers live streamed the heart-pounding Red Bull space jump. The Red Bull team made history. It was an extreme success for Felix and his team. He became the first human being to break the sound barrier with his highest freefall parachute jump. Millions of viewers witnessed the trailblazing, record-setting, fastest freefall ever. Red Bull earned tens of millions of US dollars of media value and received over 200 million cumulative views on all platforms. Most importantly, the Red Bull company garnered over 6% increase in sales in half a year's time.
2018. Red Bull launches a new line of organic sodas.
With the energy drink sales booming, Red Bull TV set out to stream the biggest festivals to the ticketless millions of viewers around the world in 2016. It is no secret that Red Bull is dominating virtually all platforms. In 2018, they launched a new line of organic sodas in the US. The 3 caffeine-free organic sodas are ginger ale, tonic water, and bitter lemon. Cola is the only caffeinated new beverage that Red Bull introduced recently. The company added these beverages to go with some snacks, meals, and social excursions.
2021. Red Bull sales soared to 7.9 billion cans worldwide.
The Red Bull sales shot through the roof, even during the years of the COVID-19 pandemic. They hit the record of a staggering 7.9 billion cans sold throughout the world, as maintained by Statista. As you probably know, the global population is around 7.7 billion people. That means, Red Bull's energy drink sales amounted to 1 can for every person on the planet. Thanks to the emerging markets such as India, Africa, and Brazil. Their energy drink consumption has made a huge contribution to Red Bull's global sales.
Conclusion.
If you are looking to eliminate jet lags, to boost your energy, or simply to stave off an after-lunch drowsiness, then you need a good pick-me-up drink. Although energy drinks contain a large amount of caffeine, they are an excellent substitute for coffee. You might grimace when you take a swig, but the effects of the energy drink are eternal. It packs a good punch. This session dealt with how the Red Bull brand has grown into a world-class and most valuable global brand in the energy drink industry.
This video was gladly brought to you by Precisebee.com, a simplified accounting software and an online invoicing platform. Click on the link below to find out more about Precisebee.com.